Hey, what's up? Today we're going to learn how to make a Christmas icicle out of glass that is recycled from points that I've made. And these points, you can see how to make them in another video that there's a link to right here. So I'm going to grab a couple of points and I'm just going to weld them together in the flame. If it cracks, it doesn't matter. These things end up all bubbly, and I really like the way they end up bubbly. It makes them look a lot more realistic. So I just heat them up and twist and twist and twist and twist. It's really good practice for beginners because you don't have to do it any particular way. It can come out uneven and it's just fine. They look more natural anyway. So just keep twisting them together. Once they get a certain amount done, these points start getting shorter, so I'm gonna attach another one to help me finish this out. Just gonna hold this on my torch right here. Hold that right there. Get another ready to weld on there. And then start twisting it in again. Just keep spinning it in. Heat it up. Capture the bubbles. Let them form. Spiral just keep gathering glass until it gets to be about the size of a large French fry. But you want it to be a little heavier on one end than the other, and thus the way the water drips when it forms a real icicle. I'm getting pretty close here. I'm just going to melt this last little bit in here. I think I need a little bit more from this end because I like the way that the fatter end looks, but I need to get a little longer drip edge on here. A little bit more. A little bit more. It's getting real close. It's cool because you can just kind of flop them around and let them be natural, and they don't have to be perfect. And so now I'm just gonna like let it stretch out a little bit. That looks pretty good, like that. And then I'm going to put a loop on this end. First I'm just going to heat up a fair amount. You want to make sure you don't heat up too small amount, otherwise your loop will be skinny and scrawny. So first I'll just pull it off straight, like that. Just let it cool off a minute, and then I'll cut the end off. Once I cut the end off, I'll just evenly heat it, not too much, so it starts glowing, and then that will make it to where the glass will bow nicely instead of bending. And I'll attach the loop back to the main part of the icicle. It's good for us to melt these in. Otherwise it will be weak and it will break. So we want our Christmas memories to last now, don't we? Yeah! Once I get that to where I like it, I'm just going to cut it off, and then I'm going to let the end kind of be like a little drip. That's another fun part of doing these, is let that. Let the last little drip drop right off to where it really looks like it's just dripping. And then there's your icicle now. Merry Christmas.
Nights of Lost Tortugas with us in Yosemite Park for Halloween, the Dance of the Dead. He was there in true Ed fashion. He was talking about pumpkins, and he was talking about watermelon. He's like, I went to the store, I got watermelon, I love watermelon, but it was the worst fucking watermelon ever. Absolutely the shittiest watermelon. And this guy was frying. And so Ed was talking all night about how he loves watermelon, but he, of all people, got the worst watermelon of all time. And so we're driving through Yosemite. We went to check out all the things. This wasn't even part of the concert or anything. We're like checking out Half Dome, we're at Glacier Point, we're checking out the Redwoods, we slept at the cabin, and then these guys pull over in the sickest fucking hippie school bus with fucking pictures of aliens getting teleported and shit on the side, and they're like, dude, it's watermelon! They're like, the fucking super hippie dude gets out of the bus, he's like, are you watermelon? I'm like, no, I think he must be referring to my brother. And he's like, you're watermelon. He goes, the cops have been fucking with me coming through the park because I don't have fucking seatbelts for all the people in the back. And so I told the fuckers I didn't want to pull over, but they're like, dude, it's gotta pull over. It's fucking watermelon right there, dude. And so everyone was stoked, and so Ed got himself a roadie name, Watermelon. Reversal!